I love those salted caramels that you can get at Costco, but I love these even more. Homemade is so, so good. So I start by making that caramel. It's the same caramel that I use on my caramel apples, on my soft caramel popcorn. The only difference is I'm going to take it to a higher temperature. You really do need to have a candy thermometer because you're going to take this to about 245 degrees Fahrenheit. Once you've done that, pour it into a parchment lined 9 by 13 pan and let it sit. I probably let this go for about 3, 4 hours. You probably could come back sooner as soon as it's at room temperature, but then I take it out and look how soft and flexible that is. I take my pastry knife, I think that's what that's called, and I just cut it. And when you cut it, you want to move it apart because that caramel wants to come back together and stick. So just cut it into these squares. If you want to be really precise and even, probably use a ruler. Now take that chocolate candy coating that you can buy in the big bricks like at Walmart or Kroger. I've tried all different kinds of chocolate melting it, and there's so many tips and tricks that it's just easiest to do this one. Melt it in 30-second increments. Then you take that caramel, put it on a fork, on the end of a fork, take a spoon and just kind of ladle the chocolate over it, scoop it out, slide it off onto a parchment paper, and then sprinkle a little sea salt. Let it set up for probably 20 minutes, and oh wow, these are so, so good. And the chocolate kind of keeps that caramel in place, and chocolate covered caramels with that sea salt is definitely one of my favorite candies.